Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan, and I don't know what I was thinking about. Nobody is safe under the new administration, including Simon Guobadia. Let's get into it. Y'all, Simon is with ICE due to the mass deportations. What is Porsha doing right now? How is Simon? Let's get into it. So Friday, yesterday, right? U.S. Weekly got a hold of this that Guobadia, who is 60 years old, born in Nigeria, is being held at Stewart Detention Center in Lumpkin, Georgia, according to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security records. Right? His status is listed as in ICE custody, meaning he is being held by Immigration and Customs Enforcement. And all of this came from the new administration about, they're deporting people who should not be here. Simon came over here in 1982, overstayed his visa, declared deportable in 1985, right? He returned in 1986 and once again overstayed his visa. Like, did you not learn from the first time, like, what you were supposed to be doing? So Simon was arrested in 1987, pleaded guilty to bank and credit card fraud, and he was later arrested 2 more times and deported back to Nigeria in 1992. So this is not something new and shocking to him. Let's keep going. So then we're going to talk about this in more depth. Guobadia was able to return to the U.S. a month later, according to the news station, and he applied for his naturalization in 2016, and he was denied in 2016. So U.S. Weekly is saying that in February of 2024, last year, that he made headlines in the Atlanta Black Star that he has been repeatedly denied residency in the U.S. And they're saying that Simon seemed unbothered by all of that. So then we fast forward to November of 2024, right? Porsha has sold temporary possession of the house. She can film in the house in Georgia. Then down here it said the order included permission for her to have unrestricted rights to film. And Simon did a cease and desist, and Bravo was upholding Simon's cease and desist, right? And him and Porsha had just stayed in court. And then they talked about them signing a pre-nuptial agreement. Okay, let's get to something else. So Simon could see the writing on the wall, right? His citizenship request has been denied again, meaning he's done this very recently. Okay, we're going to get a little bit more detail of what actually happened with Simon. Simon entered the U.S. in 1982. He overstayed his visa. He was declared deportable in 85. He came back into the country in 1986 and overstayed the visa again. How do you not learn from the first time? Then in 92, he was deported and physically removed from the United States of America. Less than a month later, he came back and he was granted a permanent residency status under an undisclosed identity, right? This is where Porsha and Miss Diane was talking about he's fraud and all that kind of stuff, fraudulent. Then in 2016, he applied for his naturalization. He was denied because of the unlawfully granted status, undisclosed identity. Like Simon, you have to know that there is like a footprint. There's paperwork. There's a paper trail. Do you think these people not see that you've been taken out of the U.S. physically removed in 1982? You came in here under an undisclosed identity. Since then, he has filed several complaints and appeals in effort to become a naturalized citizen, and he has been denied every time. Now, y'all, we're right here. This is Wednesday. They were in court on Wednesday. Porsha says, disheartened to see my estranged husband make choices that have led to this outcome. At this moment, her priority is with her family and moving forward. Simon said he sees this as a metaphor of his own journey over the past year with his family being impacted. right? One court case won, two more to go. I feel the wind of God and his angels on my back. Sir, ice is on your back. And whatever winds you hear, it sounds like it's going to be on an airplane. Because, y'all, what if he just goes and that's just it? And Porsha is married to Simon for the rest of her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can happen? Like his lawyer, is it an automatic divorce? It's got to be an automatic divorce. Because you saw what happened to the people in Venezuela. They on the airplane in chains, jail outfits, and shoes. Those people are never coming back. At least for 3 years and 10 months. Simon, now some people they've deported have been some really bad people. They've done some bad things in the States. Now, Simon hasn't done anything to hurt anybody's body in their life, but he's definitely lied and broken some laws. Simon been deported, what, 3 or 4 times? Right? And then you come over here and plead guilty to bank fraud? I don't know how this is going to work out for him. I want to know how it's going to work out. Like, it's not going to be two more court cases. That's not going to happen. Because he's going over there to go. The new administration is not interested in your court cases. So what would Simon's lawyer have to do? What's going to happen to all of Simon's money? Allegedly, he got like $300 million somewhere. Does that go to Porsha? Y'all, what if Porsha can't get a divorce anytime soon? Until all this gets straightened out. Because right now, the lawyer is not fooling with him because he's in ICE, right? If he gets on a plane by tomorrow, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. He's not coming back. So is the lawyer going to go? The lawyer will have to go back and forth to wherever he's going. If he's going back to Nigeria, the lawyer's going to have to go to Nigeria and work it out. But until that works on, it won't be no more court cases. It's going to be an actual divorce. Porsha will keep the house because Simon won't be back. You can believe his name is going to be on the list. Y'all, this is a mess. Now, this is where they need to pick the cameras back up and start recording Porsha again. Because we would love to see this. Y'all, let's get in the comments and let's talk about this. Because this is crazy. It's your girl, Millie John. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.